This next guy, you're gonna like this. Our next comedian is from Key West after being evicted from Pennsylvania and Chicago, and Pennsylvania again. He stays holed up at home but is in touch with the world through his internet business. You always get more from less. Ladies and gentlemen, Les Moyer. Let's hear it for him.
Nice shirt.
Hi. Yeah, I've got a cold, but I'm getting through it, so if you'll hang in there with me, we're going to have a great time in spite of it. Thank you, Obi Tom Kenobi. He's our fearless leader. And at some point through this, I'm going to be saying, help me, Obi Tom, you're my only hope. I should tell you, Obi, that I do have my birth certificate, so it is legal for me to perform tonight. I want you to make sure of that. I was born in Pennsylvania, and up there we talk a little differently than we do everywhere else. If you go to the store and buy bed things, you don't buy a mattress, you buy a mattress. You start your car with a fresh battery. You go to the dining area, restaurant, and you get your food ordered through a waitress. And last of all, you don't have a chimney fire, you have a chimney fire. So we might have a little bit of difficulty talking back and forth here tonight, but we're going to get through it okay. Now, all of my good friends, they know that, well, you're my new good friends too. They know that I'm into S&M. Oh, it's true. I might as well admit it. It's true. Salsa and merengue. And recently, I have gone hardcore. I am now into salsa and mariachi. I'm telling you. Kelly, would you like to play with my maracas? One is a little bit lower than the other. I bring this up because I work part-time. I deliver Mexican food for a local Mexican restaurant. It's a true story. I am a professional scooter driver. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to explain it to you. A professional scooter driver can do multitasking on a scooter. I can be zipping along, driving with my right hand and doing all kinds of things with my left hand, including making and receiving phone calls. I can shell and eat peanuts while I'm zipping along. I'm telling you, it's a true story. I can drink my drinks. I can do all kinds of stuff. Now, there's a couple downsides to that, but a professional scooter driver knows how to handle those things. Sometimes when I'm on the phone, I'm too lazy to use the turn signals, so what I'll do is I'll use the hand signals, you know. I'm turning left, turning right. When I make right-hand turns, no problem. When I make left-hand turns, there could be a problem there. Because I could be talking on the phone and I go, okay, babe, love you. Not you, sir. So that's one problem. The other thing is, if you hit the brakes real hard and you're using just your right hand, you're going to lock up the front wheel. You know what that means, don't you? You're going to be road grease real quick, and they'll be scraping up pieces of you that look like it came out of an enchilada, unfortunately. Anyway, I just want you to know something. There's no friend like a Kelly friend. I gotta tell you, my father was a Korean vet. Bless his heart. And today's his birthday. Just want you to know that. Dad spent over a year and a half in Korea. Now, my mom likes to tell this story. When he came home right after the war, when he was discharged, the war wasn't over yet, she met him at the door when he first walked in, tripped him, and beat him to the floor. 9 months later, out pops Lester. Now, you've got to do the math on this one. You ready? Fresh egg, stale sperm. Now, there's some downsides to this. I just want you to know. Some people are bilingual. Some people are bisexual. Pennsylvania people could be bituminous. I am bitelligent. There's times when I get wonderful, genius ideas, and there's other times when I'm just plain stupid. And you just don't know. You don't have a clue. I'll give you an example. Most people, when they have a great idea, it's like this. Oh, I could have had a V8. No, not me. When I get a great idea, it's like this. And it's usually a good idea, especially if I plan correctly. But there's been times when I've made really stupid things. Like just this week, I was sitting down and I was working on my routine and I was writing all these really cool jokes about this famous group. And I ran it past my wife. And my wife said, "Honey, I'm sorry, but I don't think the Ninja Turtles are teenagers anymore." So much for that idea. Well, I don't want to embarrass my wife, so I'm not going to mention her name tonight, but I am going to refer to her by her nickname. Her nickname that was given to her by her family and my friends shortly after we started dating. Poor dear. Well, you know, I've been married very happily to poor dear for the last 17 years. 17 years. And it's been a great marriage. But recently, just recently, she's been so chronically tired lately. And the sad part is, she's so tired that even when we drive past a Mr. Z's, she nods off. That's how tired she gets. Now, to me, I've been married. I'm happily married. The bed is not just a place to sleep, it's a place to romp and frolic, you know? And unfortunately, well, she's been too tired a lot lately. So I said, "Honey, we've got to come up with a way so that I can tell when you're in the mood so I'm not going to be a nag, because I want to stay happily married." And so we came up with an idea. I said, "Why don't you make a sign, and so you can show me when everything's good." So she did. She made up a sign. And I said, "Okay, cool, that's great. Life is good." 3 weeks later, the sign's still up. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to flip it over and find out, you know, just exactly when this is going to go. And that's what I found on the other side of the sign. Oh, man. So I said, okay, I'm not going to be a nag. I'll let it go. Another week. Another week. Flip the sign over. What did I see? So I said, you know what, I'm going to simply make up my own sign, because obviously this isn't working. So I made up my own sign and stuck it on the door. 17 years. Thank you, everybody.
Give it go for Wes Moyer. Guy comes off a deathbed, does pratfalls, my God, he's giving it up for comedy.